Hello everybody, it's Cobalt here, and welcome back to another video. Obviously, I make a bunch of customs. I have so many videos on my channel showing off my customs, my videos where I'm showing all my customs, videos where I show customs for sale, and of course, videos like this where I show either custom commissions or customs that I've made for other people. Anytime I make a custom for another person like that, I always like to film a little video talking about the custom, and then eventually I will combine them all into a video like this. This video is of course another video where I'm showing you customs that I've made for people, either as gifts or trades. This is going to be the last one of these videos that you will see for a while because I'm finally done compiling all of these clips. Of course, I still have clips of custom commissions, so you'll be seeing more videos like this in the future. And without further ado, let's get right on into it. Okay, this custom is for another mood board trade, and this is a trade that I did with Sunny. They have an Instagram. It is a Great Dane custom. This is probably the most simple custom in this video because we didn't want to do any sculpting stuff because I'm kind of out of clay. So we just did a simple repaint trade, and this is what I came up with. Here's the mood board that I was inspired by. I really like this one's eyes. I did these really tiny little white dots in the top, and I think that looks super cool. I really like the design. Again, it's very simple, but I think the colors look really well together, and I like these like stripy things on the arms, but I think the eyes are what really does it for me, and they're teal, and this one has like a little brown splotch in it, just add some more detail. Okay, so this is another mood board trade custom, and just like the one in the last clip, I decided to do the same little tiny white dots in the eyes because I think it looks really cute. I also tried to make the eyes pretty detailed, but I don't really think that you can see all the little details on camera as well as you can in real life. But overall, it's a pretty simple custom. Here is the mood board that was inspired off of it. It is a custom for a trade with Mr. Customs on Instagram. Definitely go check him out because he's really awesome. But I sculpted these three little flowers. They're all hand sculpted, obviously, because they look really bad. But then I also sculpted these little horns. And other than that, again, it's pretty simple. I really hope that it's not too simple, but I still think that it looks cute either way. So again, it has these flowers on it, and it has a design sort of inspired by the goats on the mood board. And I also decided to last minute add some little like grass on the legs, which I think looks okay. I don't know. And then it has this little white heart on its neck. So this next custom is a gift for my aunt because she loves armadillos and has like a whole ton of armadillo like figures all around her house. So I decided to make her a custom. This is my first ever time making an armadillo, and I haven't seen my aunt and uncle in a really long time, so I thought that it would be a good opportunity to finally use this base figure and make a custom for her. So I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I wanted to make something pretty colorful. Definitely plan on making it a lot more detailed, but I had a pretty small amount of time to make this custom, but I think that it still turned out cool in the end. I really like the colors and the way that I painted the armor, and it has these little designs by its eyes, and then its eyes are also pretty cool. I don't really do eyes with these kind of shapes in them, but I did sort of a flower shape, and I really like the way that it turned out. And here is another custom. This is a gift for one of my friends, for my friend Sock, for her birthday. This is her main character made for Sona, Rumor. She made a custom of Rumor a long time ago, and she kind of redesigned it a lot. So this is Rumor's new design. Here's a little reference that Sock drew up, and I was like, hey, I am going to make this for you as a surprise birthday present. So that is what I did. It is made from a collie base. I sculpted this little tuft of hair, sculpted the eyebrows, I sculpted some extra fluff on both of the cheeks and on the ears, as you can see, just on the front, and then there's some extra fluff on the chest and the front feet and the back feet and on the tail. And then she also has these cute little wings, and there's two little hearts right there, and there's also little hearts on the ears, and she has a little pink nose, and then for her eyes they're just brown, but then I decided to put a little heart detail in both of the eyes. So the Mod Podge is still drying, as you can see, but she has these little pink paw pads, and I think the design is really cute. And Sock, I really hope that you like her, and happy birthday. This custom is part of a trade with Retro Sage over on Instagram. By the way, they're a really awesome talented customizer, so definitely go check them out. This custom is for a custom trade that I'm doing with them. This is the custom that I made, and it was inspired by this mood board that they gave me. You can kind of see the comparison. I think that it turned out really cute. It has a couple imperfections, but it's fine, you know. Again, with like half the customs that I show in these videos, the Mod Podge is still drying, but I just wanted to get this little video recorded and ready to go. So here's the design. It is made from a collie, and I sculpted the fluff on the face. So there's some on the front of the cheeks and on the back, and there's also some on the ears. I sculpted this little fluff on the top of the head. It's not blended as well as I would like
like it to be, but I still think that it looks cute. There's also some there at the base of the ears, and I sculpted these little eyebrows. And of course, I sculpted its shirt with these pins. They're both Pac-Man pins. One has Pac-Man and one has a ghost. They were really hard to paint because they're so small, but I think that they turned out really well. And then I put glaze on both of them so they would be shiny, as well as the eyes and the nose. I think the eyes turned out really cute, and it has these stripes on the legs, and I think the colors look awesome, and I just think that he looks really cute, and I love his little red nose and his yellow eyes. But that is basically all that I have to say about it.
It's been quite a while since I participated in a custom trade, and this custom is one of them, but it is a bit different. So I was invited by LPS Briley to join this LPS Custom Secret Santa. This is my first time ever doing this, so essentially everybody in the group was tasked with making a custom for somebody and throwing together a bunch of little stuff for the gifts, and it was of course all randomly assigned, but funnily enough, I ended up getting Briley as my Secret Santa person to give a gift to. So we were given these like PDFs of all the stuff that the person liked, and you know, things that we could incorporate into other gifts in the package and the custom in general. So this is a custom that I ended up making for Briley. It is made from a bear base figure because she mentioned that she really likes bear LPS, and I've never really customized any bear LPS, you know, with sculpted parts. I usually just do repaints of them for my Pride Panda series, but for this one I actually ended up sculpting it, and I made it green because she said that dark green and, you know, different shades of green were her favorite colors. So I did a lot of different shades of green, and my main inspiration for this was that she mentioned that she likes, you know, fantasy stuff and Dungeons and Dragons, even though she's never played. So I was like, I'll make a fun little fantasy D&D inspired character out of this bear. So of course I gave it some horns. It's got these two horns here and then these ones here, along with these little eyebrows that I sculpted, and its claws. The claws are definitely my favorite part of the custom. I think that they turned out super cool, and I also sculpted this little satchel on the back. So I guess my inspiration for this character was to sort of make it, you know, dragonborn or tiefling-esque with the horns and the scales, and I think that it looks super cool, and I wanted to do my fancy like dragon eye style that I've done on a few customs lately because it's very fun to paint and they just look super cool and unique. Of course, I also had to use my copper paint. There's a little bit in the eyes, and then I also put some copper on the horns and the claws to give them some more definition and make them shinier like real horns. I also have these little gear pieces, so I put two on the back of the ears and then one on the satchel because Briley mentioned that steampunk is also one of her favorite aesthetics. So since I still have like a million of these little gears left over from a different steampunk custom, I decided to add them on, especially because the back is relatively boring compared to the front, but you know, you're generally not going to be looking at the back. I also added a bit of copper paint on the nose. I also decided that since I had some extra clay when I sculpted this custom, I would make it a couple of accessories. So the first one that I made is this potion bottle. This is what the front looks like, and it's got some shiny bits. And then the second thing is this sword. It's basically a diamond sword from Minecraft, let's be real. I made the blade blue, and then it's got some little gems here, and the back is just flat, but you know, still cool. The LPS can't really hold it, but you can sort of, you know, prop it up on the LPS so that it looks like it's holding it. And since I made both of these accessories blue, I decided that I wanted to incorporate at least a little bit of blue in the design. So I added these two little blue spots in the eyes, and then this blue part underneath the eyes, which I feel like brings it more together with its little accessories and also makes the eyes stand out more since the blue complements the eyes. And that's basically all I have to say about it. I also gave it these little curly eyelashes on the side, and this custom was a lot of fun to make and not something that I would normally be making. So I really hope that Briley enjoys it. And of course, by the time you're watching this video, you can go watch her unbox this custom, and you can watch me unbox whatever custom I got from my person. So yeah. And that is it for this video. Definitely go check out the unboxing video that Briley made of the Secret Santa custom I did for her. It's such a fun video to watch, and I love seeing how excited she was to open up all the stuff that I sent her. And of course, with all these videos, definitely let me know which of these customs was your favorite, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!